Welcome everybody, this is my very first video for a basic walkthrough. First video that I've edited for Elite Dangerous. I've done a couple other walkthrough videos, but this is actually the first one that I've gone through and used Movie Maker to edit and add in my own little stuff. So where we're at now, we're at Paradiso Outpost, or Paradiso Outpost. It is in 17 Draconis star system. What we're doing here is that we're going to get a bunch of monies really fast. So I started doing this at about 74 million or so. But yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to come in, you're going to talk to this guy right here, Jet Bridge, and then you're going to basically get all of his massacre missions. Once you get all of the massacre missions, you're going to log out of the game, and you're going to log back in a different game mode, whether it be solo, private party, universe, or open play. And then you're going to continually stack these massacre missions. They may be low, anywhere between like 12,000 and like 400,000 when you first get here for your first time. It's okay, you'll level up really fast. Basically, once you do all of these massacre missions, you should be basically friendly with him, and if not friendly, then basically allied with him. You can also increase your likability through these guys by going in and donating money to their cause. You'll gain it back really fast, so don't worry about paying any of like the 750,000s. Once you get all your massacre missions set up, you want to go in and make sure that before you get here, you load up all your hard points as missiles. That's the key thing. You want to at least 2 medium or 3 small, just in case you miss. You want to have them set up so they all don't fire at once. You just want to have one missile pod set up to fire with your left click or right click or whatever trigger you're using if you're using joysticks. And then from there, you're going to go into your navigation system. From your navigation system, you want to find Faraday Keep. Faraday Keep is a moon-based outpost that's out about 10,000 light seconds away from where you're at right now. So it's going to take about 2 to 3 minutes. I shouldn't say 2 to 3. About 5 minutes total to fly from one point to the next point, and then land on the planet or the moon, and then transition out off the planet and land on the space station. So with that said, we're going to take off from here, and we'll shoot up out of this this space station here. We will get out of mass range, and then we're going to jump into hyperspace, essentially, or super cruise mode, as this game puts it. It's basically really fast speeds for all the new players that are out there. I'm not sure if you can make it here in a Sidewinder unless you set your Sidewinder up for being able to jump. I think your minimum you'd have to get it to is about 15 light year jumps. Yeah, I think that's it. So without further ado, we're going to jump out, and then we will get back shortly with the video as soon as I get out, because I'm not going to let you guys have to sit there and watch. So yeah, right here it's showing it's 10,000 plus light seconds out. Here we are, we're back. This is the Great Moon. I actually thought this was really cool. I had never actually been on a planet surface before, so seeing this one for the first time was pretty awesome. Yeah, so Faraday Keep is kind of down in a canyon per se, so be careful when you're coming in. If you've never done a planet landing before, you want to come in a slight angle. You'll have your little planet navigation, your elevation, and all that shit start popping up, and then you want to come in at a non-steep angle. That way you can glide if you're not coming directly down. What gliding does, it gives you a 25,000 meter per second flight time or whatever, but it only lasts for a short period of time until you level off, and then your thrusters will kick in, and if you do that and you're really far out, it's going to take you a little bit to get here. So once you get here, you want to kind of just come in basically on top of it, and the key thing here is, see how right now there's a spaceship, there's a asp down there. What you don't want to do is hang out too long after you've done and killed these little rover things that pop out, these little drones. So as soon as you kill them, you want to hit escape and log out of the game and log back in. Otherwise, that ship will actually take off, and they're equipped normally with engineer gear, so their weapons will drop your shields really quick. And it will be kind of a tough fight if all you have, like myself right now, is missiles. It's kind of a pain in the ass to kill them if you've never used dummy fire missiles. Oh yeah, key thing, these were dummy fire missiles. I should have said that before. You just slowly creep in, and what you want to do, like what I'm doing, is I'm going in little by little, so as soon as they pop up, fire missile, boom, I killed them all. What happens is that every single one of those drones that you kill count towards every single mission all at the same time. So you quickly log out, and then when you log back in, you'll have like 7 ship kills or whatever it may be. You repeat that process over and over again, and then fly back to the station. So what we're doing now, we're flying back into the station, and we're going to land. I believe I had 174 million and some odd change before we started this. I'll double check as soon as I land and make sure that I'm not pulling your leg. And then we'll count the millions as they pop up. And this, usually a run takes about 25 to 30 minutes depending on how fast your computer is on loading the game. For me, it takes me about 20 minutes tops to do the runs back and forth, kill everything, log out, do all that jazz. So you go back into the missions board. Right there you can see I have 174 million and some change. So we'll count every 10 million that you get, and that should be about your average once you've become allied with them. Your first initial runs may only be like 10 to 25 million, and then afterwards they become in the upwards of 50 to 75 million, depending on what missions you grab. So we're just going to go through, and we're going to speed click all of these really quickly, and we'll finish this off. To speed through all of the missions after you've completed them, just hit spacebar or whatever quick key you have for a joystick. I don't know how that works, I don't use one. But yeah, you just click on the mission, hit spacebar, and then just keep hitting spacebar and it goes through. So boom, there you go guys. I start out with 174 million. I now have 223. That took about 20 minutes. Literally all it took. You can now go out and buy whatever you want in a matter of hours. You can basically own an Anaconda fully outkitted with everything your heart desires. The billions are at your disposal. Shit, ho got a hell of a grip. It's never a problem till niggas is ballin' and bitches they all want